Okay, so let's go ahead and open up a browser window. There's a couple things that I'd like to show you, but the first one is the software that we're going to be using, which is called VS Code. VS Code is another code editor, and you'll be able to download it directly to your computer, or you'll be able to use it on the web. So I'm just going to click on the main website here, and you can see here that this is where I can get the stable build of this free software. I can just click on this and go through the download and install options. Or if you want to open on web, you can actually open it on the web. So again, this could be just dependent whether or not you are using the computer that you're always using. Maybe you are finding that you're using a library computer and you have your folder saved on a flash drive or something like that, USB stick, whatever you might want to call it. And you want to be able to use VS Code, but without actually downloading something. So that's what the Open on Web feature could be for you. Another thing, of course, is if you download it, you might be able to get more extensions. We'll talk a little bit about that and how kind of cool they can be. So let me go ahead and show you my VS Code. Let me see if I can open this up. So you can see here that I have VS Code. I have my website here, but don't look at it. We'll just go ahead and we'll actually I'll open it. And what you'll do is when you click on open folder, this is about the folder that you actually just created. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. And you can see there's the images file that I created last time, but oops, let me get rid of those other files. That's what we're going to be working on to create where the basic web structure is for your website. So just point it in the right direction. You'll get that highlighted, and then I'll hit open. All right. So there's no files in this. So it's trying to throw things at me, but where you might be is just right here. You'll see the Explorer, you'll see your website folder, you'll see other folders within it. And if you want to create a new file, you'll hit this little piece of paper here, and you'll click on that. And as you type in index.html or about HTML, whatever HTML page you're creating, as long as you end it correctly with the HTML, it will know that you are making HTML file. So when I hit return, it actually creates that type of file for me. Let me go ahead and do the same for my CSS and JavaScript files if I wanted it. This is also covered in the tutorial that I've uh, put into the modules as well. So I'll just go ahead and put styles.css. All right, now I have a styles. And then finally, I'll go for, we'll do scripts.js. All right, so again, we're not going to be using JavaScript files. So you could probably delete this. You shouldn't be following this closely, maybe, I don't know. But I'll give you something to put into your HTML document for that. Now, for the index.html file here, what I'd like to do is introduce to you a cool shortcut as well as another concept, which is using extensions. And I also want to talk to you about saving this. So if you want to save your files, already VS Code, it sets up a standard. And let me just bring up the help article. I just want to show y'all, and I'll put this, of course, within the module. But you'll see here, and this is in their big long help, that by default, VS Code requires explicit action. So you must decide that you want to save it. And that's just a normal, command save. I'm on a Mac. Maybe it's a control save for you. So I can just go ahead and do that on my computer, and that would work. I can also go to File and then Save, and that will save my file, whatever I'm working on. Now, if you'd like to set up autosave, you can go ahead and do this where you'll have to go to turn it on. So let's see if this is correct. So we'll go to File and then Autosave, and then it will be able to autosave pretty frequently. But you might want how often maybe you might want. So again, that's something that could be a possibility for you. So if you want to set up for autosave, that is where you'll go ahead and do that. Or of course, you can traditionally save it. We want to save often, so that's really, really important. Now, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this one. So next video, I'm going to talk a little bit about using extensions and previewing your document. And I hope that you find this is helpful.